Hi and welcome back. So you have bought your domain, you have bought your hosting from Bluehost, and one thing that I have to tell you is that this process that I'm going to show you in the video applies for whichever hosting you're using and whichever place you bought your domain name from. Whoever registered your domain name and whoever you want to host your website with, as long as they have this, you will be able to do what I'm about to show you. And in this video, if I can elaborate, what I want to show you is how to make your domain name that you bought from a different company be hosted on another hosting server that you bought from another company. In this case, I bought my domain from Namecheap, and it is a domain that I already had, and I just bought hosting from Bluehost. And you also know that when you buy hosting from Bluehost, you also get a domain name, but maybe you don't want to use that as a primary domain name because you already have a domain name. So let's get started. So once you get the welcome email from Bluehost, the important things for us are these name servers. So you will copy the name servers, and I'm using Namecheap as an example, but one thing you have to note is that every web host that registers domain has a domain manager, and in the domain manager the functionalities are all the same. The difference might be the design, but the functionalities are the same. You can add servers there. So in this case, let me go to domain list. On Namecheap, all I have are domains. So I will go into the domain list because I want to manage the domains. Wherever you bought your domain from, go to the domain manager, and in the domain manager, find how you can manage a domain. So let's say I want to make sure that this domain that I bought at Namecheap is hosted by Bluehost. The first thing I will do is, let me go to manager. So for Namecheap, you can see this is how it is. You can add the name servers right here. So if I didn't have any name servers yet, I can just go into custom and then click on custom and then add the name servers. And if I want to add another name server, I can add it here. So what you can see is that this is a very easy user experience that Namecheap has. So you can just add yours here directly. So the name servers that you copied from the email, you'll just paste that in here. You can see Namecheap has a good design. This is a good design. Most web hosts will not have this, but you'll just add the name servers. Let's say it's there, and then add the name server. If you want to add another one, you'll add the name server again, and then that's all you'll need to do. And once you do that, you'll click here to save that, but I don't want to save, so I will cancel. That's how you link it. You link this. So you'll add both of them. By the way, you add both of the name servers here, and then save. This usually takes a while. So basically, what you've done is like giving this domain a home, and the home is the server. The server is where you store the files. The server is where you'll be able to install WordPress. The domain name is just a way for people to be able to access that web server. That is why you're adding this, to give this domain a home, and the home is these servers. So these are servers. And this usually takes a while to propagate. Web hosts will tell you 24 hours, but after 1 or 2 hours, this should be able to work. This should have propagated, basically linked it to that host. So that usually takes a time. It needs to refresh, and for it to refresh on the internet, it takes some time. So if I go to one of my domains that I have on Namecheap, I have the domain on namecheap.com. I have been able to link it to my web host on Bluehost, but I redirect the website to bizanosa.com. So if I hadn't linked it, that would not be possible, I cannot redirect something that doesn't have a server home yet. In this video, I have shown you how you can link your domain name with your web host if you're using two different companies, one for hosting, another one for the domain. And one thing that you must understand is that all domain registrars have a domain manager where you can choose where the DNS servers are. So just find something that is in close relation to name servers or DNS hosting records, and then find a place that has something like this. All of them have this. Then you just put the name servers here, the first one and the second one. So just copy them from your email and put them here, save changes. And if you're using Namecheap, that's good for you because you have a step-by-step guide on how I was doing it. So does that mean right now if you go to your website it will show? No, not really. The next step is going into Bluehost and add an add-on domain. So you'll add this as an add-on domain on Bluehost. And if you already have your hosting on Bluehost, that is what I'm going to show you in the next video. We are going to sign up, then I'm going to show you how to add an add-on domain. So I will see you in the next video.